What's going on, everybody? Today we got another real estate photo shoot. This place is really cool, so I'm excited, but it's super cold outside, right? So normally I would use a fleece, put this on. Fleeces are great for the cold weather, but then it's also really windy here today. We have 40-mile-an-hour gusts all day long. So a normal fleece isn't going to cut it because the wind will blow right through, especially at those speeds. So then you want to get something that can break the wind, like a nice jacket here, little classy windbreaker style. But this obviously isn't going to keep you warm in the cold weather. It's like a spring thing, and it's not quite cold enough to layer the fleece with this. So what are you supposed to do? Well, that's where my new jacket's supposed to come in. It's this Kaldi wool jacket from 66 North, and it is pure Icelandic wool on the outside to keep me nice and warm even when I'm wet. That's the thing I love the most about wool, is it'll keep you warm even when you're wet. But then also the inside is lined with GORE-TEX INFINIUM. And for those of you that don't know, that's like GORE-TEX's windbreaker material. It's water resistant but not waterproof, but it's like a very good windbreaker material. So the wool plus the windbreaker material should be perfect for today. Let's get going on this shoot, and I'll tell you my thoughts about this jacket as I'm out and about doing all this stuff. All right, we are on our way. This is gonna be cool. It's a huge property up in the Clayton community, and it looks absolutely beautiful, but there is a lot to do shooting drone-wise. This jacket is going to come in insanely handy because, like I said, we've got 40-mile-an-hour gusts, and we're currently running about 37 to 39 degrees Fahrenheit without the wind. So there could not be a more perfect condition for testing this jacket out for you guys. All right, we are here. What a gorgeous spot. Definitely glad I brought the wool, but now let's get things set up and shot. Had to do a quick hat change because this one's better indoors. The alpaca wool one is very, very warm. But this is the Kaldi wool jacket with GORE-TEX INFINIUM from 66 North. I think what I love the most about this thing is the fact that it's so easy to wear. It functions like a purpose-built piece of workwear, but it wears kind of just like your favorite sweater. Because it doesn't have any of the wool touching your skin, and it's that Infinium windstopper fabric or cotton around your neck, it's just super comfortable. Like I said earlier, that's like their windbreaker fabric, and if you could kind of hear, it's a little bit swishy, but because it's windbreaker material. So if you're used to wearing wool stuff that doesn't swish around and is just kind of silent, just keep that in mind. But I absolutely love the features on this thing. Like the great stitching here. I mean, the embroidery is so good, but it's thick, it's chunky, but looks good on you. Like it's pretty well fit. Like they do recommend going a size up. So normally I'm a 2XL from 66 North, and I had to go with a 3XL, but that was a good decision because the sleeves are just a little long when you stretch them out, which means that they don't ride up. Because if you have normal sleeves when you're down that aren't a little long, when you stretch them out, They're like way up here. And that's frustrating for me. I like things a little longer when I'm trying to stay warm. But then it's got this great detail here. It's not wool touching your neck or your chin or anything, but it's the soft woven cotton fabric. And it just means that when you zip up tight, everything up against your skin is really comfortable. Speaking of details, look at these chunky zippers. They are so cool. They're YKK zippers, but they're customized with the 66 North logo. And you've got just that great lining inside. See, all the way in, and that's what stops the wind. There's also a little pocket in here for hiding something, but 2 hand warmer pockets, and then no like drawstrings or anything like the Tinder fleece, but it's just well built, rugged, and stylish. But it does a fantastic job of blocking the wind. That Infinium fabric, while it's not waterproof, which is something you expect from Gore-Tex, but this is just their windbreaker material. It stops all of the wind, you do not feel it. And then the wool being on top just adds extra warmth, and it adds the ability that wool has to keep you warm when it's wet. This is a good combination of performance fabrics and natural fabrics, and it kind of blends the best of both worlds, which is really nice. The texture on it is incredible. I mean, just look at it. It's like an actual sheep. This isn't merino wool. This is part of the reason that it feels so much like true workwear, is because of like just the chunkiness and the roughness of like the fabric and stuff. But really cool stuff. All the little details have been very impressive for this. And to be honest, I actually think I like this better than my Canada Goose Kiowa wool fleece. And that thing is double the price of this one, which is wow. I really liked the Canada Goose one when I first got it, but after I wore it for like just a couple of months, the shoulders, they were drop shoulders kind of like this, but they started stretching out, and now they just kind of have little points. And I feel really weird every time I wear it because of those pointy shoulders. And it fits me great everywhere else, but something in the shoulders just stretched out. So far, this one hasn't had any weird issues like that, and I've worn it a good bit in the past month and gotten it very wet. Way wetter than I probably should have, but you know, gotta put things through their paces for you guys, right? I've had this thing for over a month now, and obviously it's really warm, plus it's windproof. So if something like a Tinder fleece or a regular wool sweater just isn't doing it because you need that extra wind protection, this is a great step in between, you know, that and something like a down parka. But it's easy to wear, it fits great. I love just throwing it on and feeling cozy. And yeah, just super easy to wear, style, and it'll keep the wind from chilling your bones on those cold, cold days.